the ancient underground city discovered beneath a house in Anatolia. When you purchase a home, you rarely consider the potential of there being an underground city beneath the floorboards, and yet this is exactly what happened to a homeowner in Anatolia. Mustafa Bozdemir, a man in his 50s, inherited a house half a decade ago and made the choice to restore the estate, only for a subterranean city to be found beneath his house, of which 4,000 square miles have been thoroughly excavated, with more still to be seen. Anatolia is a region of Turkey. The country is known for its abundance with underground cities such as these. Cappadocia, one of its districts, has over 40 cities built beneath the Earth's surface, and over 200 villages have been discovered underground with actual temples, secret passages, and hidden rooms, and were able to host the lives of entire communities. Erciyes University has been helping the excavation efforts. Bozdemir has confirmed that the team working on the house have indeed found human remains on the site, which have been sent to be analysed. The project director of Guntas, a Turkish restoration agency, has spoken about the fascinating find, saying, "We thought that there might be storage space for food or a stable beneath the house, but had no idea that it was part of an underground city. The underground city that we found by accident during restoration begins a few meters under the ground and has 2 levels. There are parts resembling underground remains of settlements in Cappadocia. Wonderful structures emerged everywhere like an iron workshop and a loft." The mayor of the area, Mehmet Osman Bazoglu, stated, "We think that the underground city was active in the Roman, Byzantine and Seljuk eras, and other stone buildings there were built in the Ottoman and Republican periods." Mayor Osman Bazoglu has announced his desire to continue the excavations until they manage to uncover the entire city, and believes that this city is linked with the nearby towns of Gezi, Zinsadeh, and Turan. Clearly, the builders of the structure were vastly skilled in their craft, though modern scholars tend to wonder why the ancient peoples living in the area built these underground cities so intently. One idea is that of cultural beliefs or something more sinister, such as the risk of natural disasters, with researchers saying that these ancient cities are bunkers for catastrophes. Derinkuyu is the most prominent underground city with over 600 entrances, 11 levels, and could have easily allowed a population of several thousand to reside in its underground walls, hidden from the surface. Derinkuyu, Melik Gazi, and all other underground towns have stables, living quarters, livestock quarters, wells, tanks where water was once stored, cooking pits, and even ventilation shafts to cleanse the air and provide necessary oxygen to the chambers. Tombs and bathrooms have also been found in a huge amount of these places. Melik Gazi is far from being as extravagant as Derinkuyu, but its discovery nevertheless is a profound one that leads us closer to finding out the secrets of ancient Anatolia. Network of Amazon villages. Modern, advanced, remote laser scanners have revealed a network of ancient villages hidden deep within the Amazon rainforest. Archaeologists did know that there was a series of villages within the Amazon prior to this new research, but the advancement of geodetic technology has allowed us to deepen our knowledge, finding some new information regarding the locations and arrangements of various settlements, as well as the way in which they are organized. These new discoveries have been made through the help of LiDAR scanning technology. This tech has a broad range of uses. You'll find it within your iPhone, but it also has played a key role in archaeological discoveries, such as this one. One researcher on this project, Jose Iriarte, explained that even though equipment such as satellites were in place over the area, these roads and villages went undetected by them. This shift away from the classic archaeological techniques, namely excavation, has been a time saver, saving the need to physically dig and clear out these sites. The LiDAR sensors had been mounted on helicopters which scoured the sky, covering the area containing these villages, roads, and settlements. These connections save money, time, and labor of an excavation, despite this being the sturdy go-to archaeological method. This new equipment provides excellent opportunities for areas that may not be particularly accessible on foot. The new groundbreaking research that has followed since the employment of the latest technology is the dating of these villages. These settlements have been determined to date back between AD 1300 to 1700 and are seemingly positioned according to the stars, as they hold a strong resemblance to what is referred to as Native American space. Each village appears to be centered around what has been referred to as mounds. These villages appear to have anywhere between 3 and 32 mounds, some reaching 20 meters in length and 3 meters in height. Some of these have maintained a rounded shape, whilst others appear to be rectangular, increasing the questions about these mounds. Despite comparisons with other villages with mounds, we remain uncertain as to their purpose. Some have suggested they were simply homes. Some have suggested they were reserved for members of the community of great importance. Other explanations have included suggestions that they may be a religious establishment, or it has been said that these mounds could even be cemeteries. The LiDAR technology has also found roads connecting each of these villages. The majority of these settlements had at least 4 roads, main roads and secondary minor roads heading both north and south. As of yet, 36 villages have been surveyed. There has been a great discrepancy regarding the distance between each one, with some being miles apart and others just 3 kilometers away. The questions that have been raised after this discovery may lead to physical excavations to try and solve some of the mysteries we have been left with. We are struggling to piece together the puzzle, with too much of a gap in each piece of history. Now we know that an excavation may help to complete these unanswered questions. Whilst these helicopter scans are useful, we have to consider this preliminary research. The LiDAR technology has allowed us to locate and map out certain structures in dense, difficult-to-read areas, but there's still plenty of research left to go before we can find the answers to our questions. Female octopuses throw things at irritating males. Animals have fascinating behavioral patterns. Often, we might find ourselves surprised by how much we share with creatures of all walks of life. A recent study has concluded that female octopuses have a short temper with unwanted suitors and tend to get a little aggressive if it means that male octopuses will back off from trying to mate them. It is important to note that this study, which is still new, has not been peer-assessed by fellow scientists and researchers yet, which is a very crucial part of the process of confirming scientific research as fact. It is a preprint scientific paper. The research also revolved around octopus females in captivity, which might affect how they behave more so than they would in the wild. The investigation showed that female octopuses, once agitated by males, will pick up any surrounding debris, be that algae, silt, seashells, or anything throwable, and will propel them toward the male, which holds their disfavor. In the research paper, the scientists wrote, "Some throws appear to be targeted on other individuals and play a social role, as suggested by several kinds of evidence. Some throws were directed differently from beneath the arms, and such throws were significantly more likely to hit other octopuses. It's interesting to discover how different species females react to unwanted mating rituals, but to throw objects at a male in frustration is probably one of the most blunt ways for a female to state her disinterest. The act of having debris thrown at them makes male octopuses flee away from the female they are pursuing back into their safe spaces, and the strategy does seem effective for females who do not want to mate, as it successfully does frighten away their male counterparts. For this investigation, octopuses were taken from the Australian east coast, the octopus tetricus, to be precise, in large quantities, and proceeded to be placed in captivity to be examined. In the past, scientists have noted that octopuses tend to fling objects at one another, but it is only with this new research paper that it has been confirmed that the majority of these debris flingers are female. Whether these female octopuses throw debris solely due to the reason of not wanting to mate with specific males, or whether there is more to it, is still uncertain. But it is believed that it has something to do with mating rituals and the female octopus's distaste, though, as stated previously, it might also have something to do with social roles and a potential social hierarchy in octopuses. But what do you make of these recent discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.